What is a really special day here at Caulfields. Can you believe it? Well, his final Group 1 race here in Victoria, Richo, and there he is getting ready to ride Valana, and you just hope that the Racing God above has one final twist in store.
Let's just add some more stats. So 129 Group 1s we've spoken about, 651 stakes races in Australia, 198 stakes race wins at Flemington, 158 at Caulfield. Back when he was winning Group 1s before he needed those glasses. He needs the glasses now. He's in his 50s. Absolute legend of the sport. And this is the perfect place to say goodbye to him.
It absolutely is. He's had so much success at this amazing track, and he wears the Godolphin blue silks there. The other thing about today is that while he's riding in the same race he won his first Group 1 in, how many races has he won for James Cummings? 49. It'd be a nice round 50, wouldn't it?
Oh, it certainly would be. And he's won Group 1s for the Smith-Waterhouse family, the Wallers, the Hawkes family, the Freedmans, the Hayes, and maybe could they add another one to the Cummings family. And of course, he rode his first Group 1 for James Cummings' grandfather. And now he's on board, James, with barrier number 1 with Valana, and that brings him right into the race because Valana is A, good enough, he's got the 57 kilos, and B, he's drawn in the right part of the track, whereas I Am Me might have to get back there from that wide gate. Has a crack at this distance for the second time. He ran 8th, she ran 8th in the regional Allen at start number 3. She was beaten 5.5 lengths. Who won the race? Fangirl. Who was second? Roots.
It's pretty good form, isn't it? Taking a look at Straight Acer, who comes out of the Golden Eagle, and he had the flashing light on him last start. Only 3 starts ago he was winning benchmark 88, so it's a big rise up in class throughout this preparation, but he has shown us from the Ed Cummings yard that he has got the talent to mix it with the big guns. The 4 is Bandersnatch, who sits just off the speed and is drawn ideally in 3.
And ran really well in the Damien Oliver Group 2 last start, the old Linlithgow, so that was a terrific performance. It was a bunch finish though, so whether that form holds up, we're about to find out. Craig Williams jumps on board. Skew If, she's a Group 1 winner in New Zealand, traditionally with Opie Bosson in the saddle, now with Craig taking over. This is a race that Craig Williams has been an absolute master at. Horse number 6 is the Inferno. We spoke to Cliff Brown earlier on in the day about the fact that this guy gets out to the 1400 metres. He won the Singapore Classic over 1400 metres and then won a Singapore Guineas over the mile in Australia. He's been a get-back run-on sprinter.
Yeah, fascinating, isn't it? And he's a Group 2 McEwen winner as well. That was a couple of years ago. So on his day, he's got the quality. Jake Noonan taking the ride today. Wouldn't this be a story for Ayrton to win a Group 1? A couple of years ago, he was down and out with a spider bite. They didn't know if they could bring him back to racing, but since then he has been competitive, and this preparation has seen him win the Weekend Hustler and then run 7th at Flemington over the 1400 metres as well. He loves the 7 furlongs, and he absolutely loves Caulfield. He's 5 from 5 here.
I tell you what, this guy's a great 100-to-1 pot. His name is Zutori. Now, he's a Group 1 winner. He won the Newmarket, and he did that with a big lump of weight. He's dropping down now. I know he's getting old. He's rising 9. He gets down to 54.5 kilos from an inside barrier. He will run a terrific race. Celine Gaudray knows Buffalo River, and this boy only knows one way. You've got to go quick with him. You've got to put everyone in the hurt locker because he loves it.
She's found the key to him, hasn't she? Get out there, let him roll and bowl along. She'll have to do some work from the gate, though, drawn out wide, but he is the speed factor in the race. What a beautiful mare this girl is. Chain of Lightning, she's a Group 2 winner. She loves Caulfield as well. She's yet to figure out of the top 3 in all of her 5 starts here for the Moody Coleman yard. Billy Egan with the sleeves rolled up. She's going to have to improve to mix it in this kind of company, but she does seem to have an element of class about her.
Well, the market's suggesting that the punters are taking on Magic Time. They're worried about where she's going to be from that wide barrier. But with Buffalo River in the race, I'm just hoping that they stretch out, and then Mickey D can come across and find a position. If he can find a position, she's going to take a lot of holding out. hold your breath late in the race for Munamek, because Luke Curry probably has to, now the way the track's playing, ride for luck, stick to the inside, hope there's a gap late, and then boom over the top.
He's definitely got a few tricks, this horse. He's a get-back type, as you said. He'll want to stick hard to the fence. Cause for concern, a Group 2 winner last start in the Damien Oliver. Jamie Carr taking the ride today with only 53 kilos on his back. He's got a great record over the trip. We'll take a look at General Bow, who won last start. Linda Meach taking the ride today, so on the quick backup, which I always like to see.
Must be a query, though, at the 1400 metres for mine. Crosshaven was fantastic first up. So second up has won 2 of 5. He can be hard to catch, but he's down low in the weights. That gives him an opportunity.
And a Group 2 winner last start was Road to Arataki. Dean Yendall taking the ride today. A last start winner here at Caulfield in the Tristar. For the Sir Rupert Clarke Stake. Pretty even, but this will be the final time that we will get to see Damien Oliver try and win a Group 1 here in Victoria. I'm sure there's some emotions running through his body, but hopefully, as suggested by his wife Trish this morning, he is enjoying every moment of this very special day.
Edward Cummings, as Straight Acer goes forward, is going to take a power of beating. What a story that would be. I ummed and ahed between Magic Time and Straight Acer. I'm going with Straight Acer. I've gone with Magic Time. Straight Acer's a live chance here. James Cummings and Damien Oliver combined with Valana. If you're looking for a roughie, there is Chain of Lightning for mine. Was a really big price, but days, there's been a lot of money for Chain of Lightning.
There certainly has, so much so we'll be into the market move. $18 shopped earlier in the week, into 15s today in the last 5 minutes, into $12. Chain of Lightning, your points bet market mover.
So Ollie, for the last time in Victoria, and I think straight away of Bruce McAvaney, the captain of our team, that hopefully he's watching on. He'll be giving Ollie a cheer. Here's Jamie Carr going forward. This is going to be a beauty.
Absolutely. The Sir Rupert Clarke Stakes over the 1400 metres. It's a great Caulfield contest at Group 1 level. We're ready, set, go. Here's Matt Hill.
Movement inboard. Straight Acer won't stand still. An attendant clambers in out wide. Set to run. Signal. Racing in the Rupert Clarke. Crosshaven back to second last. Munamek last. Bandersnatch jumped well with Chain of Lightning, I Am Me, and also Cause for Concern is pushing up. Valana holding its position on the rails, and General Bow's on the improve with Magic Time 3 deep around Road to Arataki as General Bow takes the lead off the back from I Am Me. Then Chain of Lightning zipping up around the outside, Buffalo River. Cause for Concern in 5th place. 6th is Road to Arataki, Magic Time next. Then Valana, Bandersnatch, and further back in the field, out deeper the Inferno. Then came Straight Acer, Ayrton, Skewiff, Crosshaven, Zutori and Munamek. 700 to go. It's been frantic. Buffalo River on the outside of General Bow. A length and a quarter, I Am Me. 2 lengths, Chain of Lightning. A length away, Road to Arataki. Then came Cause for Concern. Magic Time sliding up 3 and 4 deep. 6 off the lead from Valana, Bandersnatch. Then came the Inferno. Well back, Ayrton, Straight Acer, Skewiff, Crosshaven, Munamek and Zutori. General Bow, Buffalo River with I Am Me, who strides up on the outside at the 250. Road to Arataki is running on. Magic Time the outside, then Cause for Concern. I Am Me at the 150, a length in front. Magic Time is digging in now under hands and heels. Takes the lead, Skewiff late, but it's Magic Time coming clear, a class act. Magic Time won it. I Am Me second. Straight Acer up for third from Bandersnatch and Skewiff. Then Ayrton. Next to complete the course was Valana. Road to Arataki, Cause for Concern. Munamek and General Bow and Crosshaven. Well back the Inferno, Zutori, Buffalo River, and a long last Chain of Lightning.
Well, this beautiful mare finally gets her Group 1 Magic Time for Graham Begg and his team at Cranbourne, and Michael D from a wide gate set off the speed and exploded when it counted. So she was a Group 3 winner before this and really lightly raced. 3 weeks between runs, a great training performance. 4th up into the preparation, and the favourite, even though she was a drifting one, Lizzie, gets the job done.
Yeah, she deserved that, as you mentioned, Emma. And you know why she deserved it? She was absolute travesty beaten last time out in the invitation. She needed a really good ride from Michael D. He couldn't get closer than 3 wide, but he got plenty of cover, and she was just too good. She had no favours in the run at all, but as soon as she found clear air, she was able to extend, lengthen and find the line. Talk about jockeys who are riding in great style. Michael D is absolutely riding in superb style this carnival. Not only this carnival, he loves Caulfield as well. Very happy for Graham and Sue Begg, who have prepared this horse to absolute perfection. She's always had that element of being a Group 1 contender, and she has certainly done that today. A great performance from a great team and a really, really improving horse.
Great point, Lizzie. They are a team, Graham and Sue Begg, and Richo's catching up with Gra.
Graham Begg, congratulations. Well, she just proved what we've always thought, that she's really good.
Yeah, look, she's very understated. Like, we've tried to place her really well. You know, try to take the races that we thought that she was capable of winning. You know, when this race was put on later, I thought, I had a good think about it. I could have left her in Sydney to run the Hot Danish last week. I thought to myself, she's not going to get many opportunities. Did in a handicap with a lightweight, 53 on her back. And, you know, great ride, you know, but she's got a great will to win this filly. There's not a lot of her. I've got to thank John Muir and Trish Muir. They're back up in New South Wales, Milburn Creek. They'll be absolutely delighted, and the staff, you know, they've done an amazing job. They get her to the races today. Jack Lake took her to Sydney, and all the team back at home. And Michael D, great ride.
Yeah, your heart would have sunk when you got the barrier, though. What were you thinking on Wednesday when that barrier came out?
I wasn't happy, but anyway, you can't change it. But, you know, it's been a bit on speed today, and I thought, send a mic before the race. Be a little bit positive at the gate, but just don't change the way we want to ride it just because the track's racing that way. Yeah, so it's fantastic. I've got to say a special thanks to Sue.
Yeah?
Yes, she's not here, she's in hospital.
Oh, is she okay?
Yeah, well, she had to break her ankle. But anyway, it's beautiful.
Mate, we thank you for coming down to Melbourne too. I remember when you were umming and ahhing what to do in your career, mate. Thank you for choosing Victoria.
Thank you.
Good on you, buddy.
He's a great trainer, Graham Begg. He operates a small boutique stable, and this mare, well, she just oozes quality. At only her 8th start, she wins the Sir Rupert Clarke Stakes and becomes a Group 1 winner. Final ditties there, 11, 2, 3 straight aces run on really well at a price for 3rd, and then Bandersnatch, as honest and long as the day is, he comes in for 4th. So we wrap up Group 1 racing here at Caulfield. It wasn't to be for Ollie. He's still got a couple of rides. Maybe he could finish his career here with a win in the last on Queen of the Ball. But up at Newcastle, the Hunter, the $1 Million Hunter, is coming up very shortly over the 1,300 metres. I'm really looking forward to seeing Dajran resume his racing career. How's this for a regally bred Entire? Frankel out of a Golden Slipper winner in Moss Fun. He goes around next.
Circumstances where there's specific stages where your doubts grew?
Oh, the whole race, to be honest. I thought for a stage I might have been able to slot in with cover, and when we couldn't, all I had to do then was just try and keep her as comfortable and in a nice rhythm, and just travel as best as possible and get around the bend before I asked the ultimate question. And look, she just absolutely took off. So credit to Graham and Rowan and his team for getting her here. It's I'm sure Graham mentioned it, it's been a bit of an unlucky spring for him, so to get a Group 1 and top it off, it's just amazing. And yeah, Graham's given me a lot of good support for a long time now.
Congrats on getting the last calendar year Group 1 in Victoria. Well done.
Thank you.
Karen Ma joins me to have a chat about IME, a Group 1 place again here in Victoria, but gee, she's done you proud this campaign.
She's done a phenomenal job. Adam Watt and the Dynamic crew, they put a lot into racing and a lot into our stable, so The horse has done a fantastic job to win the Sydney Stakes, you know, second to Imperatrice and then second here. A little bit frustrating, but, you know, I think she'll get her turn. She's had a phenomenal prep and probably has a break now and comes back next prep.
She's ticked off the 1400 metres today, so you've got options when she comes back next campaign.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe a Stradbroke or a Touch Tiara. That's late in the winter, but yeah, she's definitely got options now.
Good luck with her going forward.
Cheers, thanks.
So big performance by Magic Time defeating IME, and well, Straight Acer, he's been charging to the post. Big run for him to get into third, beaten only a length and a neck. But the next event at South Australia is only 2 minutes away.
Can't do anything about it and just make do, and I done the best I could, but unfortunately we got caught out wide, and to the mare's credit, like, that was an amazing effort to sit wide and punch a breeze and get pushed wider on the corner and still finish like she did. So yeah, super effort.
She's something special. I think she showed that today.
Oh yeah, she's always shown good potential. I think right back from her first or second start, where she sat wide at Flemington and won a stakes race there, and naturally she prefers the ground a little bit softer. I presume that's why she's sort of headed to Sydney those few times, and yeah, thinking now that if this track was soft today, what more could have she done? So yeah, super effort.
And to win a big Group 1 for Graham Begg, we saw how emotional he was talking about his wife Sue. That must mean a lot too.
Yeah, well, I've just learned, well, I knew Sue had broken her ankle 6 weeks ago, and just learned that she's in hospital. So hopefully she's got the TV on and watching, and I'm sure she'll recover soon enough.
Exquisite skills, mate. Well done.
Cheers.